Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. That can be found in Lamentations 3:22-23. And we are about to get started in the book of Lamentations today. We're reading the Bible in a year, and today is day number 240. Welcome to my new subscribers. Feel free to introduce yourself in the comment section or send me an email at ourmightykingreturns@gmail.com. My name is Deb, and I'm a worship leader, a mom of four, and music teacher. Today we'll begin the book of Lamentations. Although the overall mood of the book is depressing, it does leave room for hope and restoration. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Sorrows of Jerusalem. How lonely sits this city that was full of people. How she has become like a widow, who was once great among the nations. She who was a princess among the provinces has become a slave. She weeps sorely in the night. Her tears are on her cheeks. Among all her lovers she has none to comfort her. All her friends have dealt treacherously with her. They have become her enemies. Judah has gone into captivity, under affliction and great servitude. She dwells among the nations. She finds no rest. All her persecutors overtook her in the midst of distress. The roads to Zion mourn, because no one comes to the solemn feasts. All her gates are desolate. Her priests sigh. Her virgins are afflicted, and she herself suffers bitterly. Her adversaries have become her masters. Her enemies prosper. For the Lord has afflicted her because of the multitude of her transgressions. Her children have gone into captivity before the enemy. From the daughter of Zion, all her beauty has departed. Her princes have become like deer that find no pasture. They fled without strength before the pursuer. In the days of her affliction and misery, Jerusalem remembers all her pleasant things that she had in the days of old. When her people fell into the hand of the enemy, there was no one to help her. The adversaries saw her and mocked at her desolation. Jerusalem has sinned grievously, therefore she has become vile. All who honored her despise her, for they have seen her nakedness. She herself sighs and turns away. Her uncleanness is in her skirts. She took no thought of her future. Therefore her fall is astounding. She has no comforter. O Lord, look upon my affliction, for the enemy has triumphed. The adversary has spread out his hand over all her precious things, for she has seen the nations enter her sanctuary, those whom you commanded not to enter your congregation. All her people groan as they search for bread. They trade their treasures for food to restore their strength. Look, O Lord, and consider, for I am despised. Is it nothing to you, all you who pass by? Look and see if there is any sorrow like my sorrow, which was brought upon me, which the Lord has inflicted on the day of his fierce anger. From on high he has sent fire into my bones, and it prevailed against them. He has spread a net for my feet. He turned me back. He has made me desolate and faint all the day long. The yoke of my transgressions was bound. By his hand they were fastened together. They were set upon my neck. He made my strength fail. The Lord delivered me into the hands of those who I am not able to withstand. The Lord has trampled underfoot all my mighty men in my midst. He has called an assembly against me to crush my young men. The Lord has trodden the virgin daughter of Judah as in a winepress. For these things I weep. My eyes flow with tears. For the Comforter, who should relieve my soul, is far from me. My children are desolate, for the enemy has prevailed. Zion spreads out her hands, but there is no one to comfort her. The Lord has commanded against Jacob that his neighbors should be his adversaries. Jerusalem has become a filthy thing among them. The Lord is in the right, for I have rebelled against his commandment. Hear now, all peoples, and see my sorrow. My virgins and my young men have gone into captivity. I called for my lovers, but they deceived me. My priests and my elders perished in the city while they sought food to restore their strength. Look, O Lord, for I am in distress. My soul is greatly troubled. My heart is overturned within me, for I have grievously rebelled. In the street the sword bereaves. At home it is like death. They have heard my groaning, yet there is no one to comfort me. All my enemies have heard of my trouble. They are glad that you have done it. Bring the day that you have announced, that they become like me. Let all their wickedness come before you, and do to them as you have done to me for all my transgressions. For my groans are many, and my heart is faint. Chapter 2. The anger of God over Jerusalem. How the Lord has covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger. He has cast down from heaven to the earth the beauty of Israel. He has not remembered his footstool in the day of his anger. The Lord has swallowed up without mercy all the habitations of Jacob. In his wrath he has thrown down the strongholds of the daughter of Judah. He has brought them down to the ground. He has profaned the kingdom and its princes. He has cut off in fierce anger all the might of Israel. He has drawn back his right hand from before the enemy. He has burned against Jacob like a flaming fire, devouring all around. He has bent his bow like an enemy, with his right hand set like an adversary. He has killed all who were pleasant to his eye. In the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion, he has poured out his fury like fire. The Lord has become like an enemy. He has swallowed up Israel. He has swallowed up all her places. He has destroyed her strongholds and has increased mourning and lamentation in the daughter of Judah. He has violently taken away his tabernacle as if it were a garden. He has destroyed his place of assembly. The Lord has caused the solemn feasts and Sabbaths to be forgotten in Zion. In his fierce indignation, he has despised the king and the priest. The Lord has scorned his altar. He has disowned his sanctuary. He has given up the walls of her palaces into the hand of the enemy. They have made a noise in the house of the Lord, as on the day of a solemn feast. The Lord has purposed to destroy the wall of the daughter of Zion. He has stretched out a line. He has not withdrawn his hand from destroying. Therefore, he caused the rampart and the wall to lament. They languished together. Her gates have sunk into the ground. He has destroyed and broken her bars. Her king and her princes are among the nations. The law is no more, and her prophets find no vision from the Lord. The elders of the daughter of Zion sit on the ground in silence. They throw dust on their heads and gird themselves with sackcloth. The virgins of Jerusalem bow their heads to the ground. My eyes fail with tears. My spirit is greatly troubled. My bile is poured on the ground because of the destruction of the daughter of my people, because the children and infants faint in the streets of the city. They say to their mothers, "Where is grain and wine?" when they faint like a wounded man in the streets of the city, as their life is poured out on their mother's bosom. What can I say for you? To what shall I liken you, O daughter of Jerusalem? What shall I compare with you, that I may comfort you, O virgin daughter of Zion? For your devastation is great, like the sea. Who can heal you? Your prophets have seen for you false and deceptive visions. They have not revealed your iniquity to bring back your captives, but have seen for you oracles that are false and misleading. All who pass by clap their hands at you. They hiss and shake their heads at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, "Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?" All your enemies have opened their mouth against you. They hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, "We have swallowed her up." Certainly, this is the day that we longed for. We have found it. We have seen it. The Lord has done what he planned. He has fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. He has thrown down and has not pitied, and he has caused the enemy to rejoice over you. He has exalted the power of your adversaries. Their heart cried to the Lord, "O wall of the daughter of Zion, let your tears run down like a river day and night. Give yourself no rest, your eyes no respite. Arise, cry out in the night at the beginning of the watches. Pour out your heart like water before the face of the Lord. Lift your hands to him, for the lives of your young children who faint for fear, who faint for hunger at the head of every street. Look, O Lord, and consider, to whom have you done this? Should the women eat their offspring, the children who were born healthy? Should the priest and the prophet be killed in the sanctuary of the Lord? The young and the old lie on the ground in the streets. My virgins and my young men have fallen by the sword. You have killed them in the day of your anger. You have slaughtered and not pitied. You have invited as to a feast day the terrors all around. In the day of the Lord's anger, no one escaped or survived. Those whom I held and raised, my enemy destroyed. The prophet's anguish, chapter 3. I am the man who has seen affliction by the rod of his wrath. He has driven and brought me into darkness without any light. Surely, against me, he has turned his hand continually, the whole day long. My flesh and my skin he has made waste away. He has broken my bones. He has besieged and enveloped me with gall and travail. He has set me in dark places, like the dead of long ago. He has hedged me in, so that I cannot get out. He has made me my chain heavy. Even when I cry for help, he shuts out my prayer. He has blocked my ways with hewn stone. He has made my paths crooked. He is to me a bear lying in wait, a lion in hiding. He has turned aside my ways and torn me in pieces. He has made me desolate. He has bent his bow and set me as a target for the arrow. He has caused the arrows of his quiver to pierce my inward parts. I have become the derision of all my people, their mocking song all the day. He has filled me with bitterness. He has sated me with wormwood. He has made my teeth grind on gravel and covered me with ashes. My soul is bereft of peace. I have forgotten prosperity. So I say, my strength and my hope from the Lord have perished. Remember my affliction and my misery, the wormwood and the gall. Surely my soul remembers and is humbled within me. But this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. His compassions do not fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore I will hope in him. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him. It is good that a man should wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. It is good for a man to bear the yoke in his youth. Let him sit alone in silence when it is laid on him. Let him put his mouth in the dust. There may yet be hope. Let him give his cheek to the one who strikes, and let him be filled with insults. For the Lord will not cast off forever, but though he causes grief, yet he will have compassion, according to the abundance of his mercies. For he does not afflict from his heart, nor grieve the sons of men, to crush under foot all the prisoners of the earth, to turn aside the justice due a man in the presence of the Most High, to subvert a man in his cause, the Lord does not approve. Who is he who speaks, and it comes to pass, unless the Lord has commanded it? Is it not from the mouth of the Most High that good and bad proceed? Why should a living man complain, a man for the punishment of his sins? Let us search and try our ways, and return to the Lord. This concludes Lamentations 1 through the first half of 3. What's interesting about Lamentations is that Jeremiah's sadness over the condition of God's people mirrors Jesus' sadness over the condition of the church in these end times. Generally, the bride of Christ is not watching for him or looking forward to his soon return, but rather they're preoccupied and distracted. Let's not be overly busy and distracted by so many things. Let's prioritize our Lord and set distractions aside. If you don't know Jesus, 1 Corinthians 15, 1-4 contains the gospel of our salvation. Why not check it out? It says that Christ died for our sins according to the scriptures, and that he was buried, and that he rose again the third day according to scriptures. Thanks for joining me today. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now.